What's up, Backbreaker Nation? It's one of the Backbreaker brothers. I know I haven't been on here in a while, but um, I've been on YouTube looking at videos and some other things, and been busy playing other video games other than Backbreaker. Backbreaker's not my life, but at the same time, I still think it's the best NFL experience. I mean, not NFL experience, the best video game and sim football experience I've ever experienced out of all the football games that I played. But anyway, this is about releasing a license for the NFL. Trying to do what I can as far as put up. Basically, I want to have a movement, basically, that spreads like wildfire, that gamers, and that includes EA fans, regardless if I'm on Backbreaker, you on 2K, Madden fans have been cheated. Madden fans have been cheated for the longest time, and y'all know that. And if y'all voiced your opinion to the NFL, I'm sure our voices will be heard eventually. I don't know if they're even going to release a license after Madden is released. But if you want a better product, you got to have multiple companies doing it. If you do your research, when Madden came out, when 2K first came out, I'll never forget that when Electronic Boutique, I think they're bought out by GameStop. But anyway, when they came out with NFL 2K for the first time, I think it was on Dreamcast. I remember being at Electronic Boutique and people walking past thinking that it was an actual NFL game that was on. And before you know it, people started buying the game more and more and more. And over time, before 2K, by the time 2K5 came out, when 2K first came out, it was every 10 Madden games to every 10 Madden games to every one 2K game. And then when 2K5 came out with Madden 05, it was every 2 Madden games to every one, which is a smart. I mean, I made a video off of this before, but it's a very smart business decision on their part just to buy out the license. But at the same time, when they bought the license, y'all didn't think y'all were going to get the '06 trailer to where that thing looked tight, and then you bought the game. You're like, this is not the game I saw online. That's because that's when they bought the license. Hey, you get what you pay for, but not to bash Madden or anything like that. For people that love Madden and play Madden, this goes for you as well too. Play Madden, you hate Madden, you can't stand Madden. You wouldn't buy Madden with somebody else's money. You wouldn't get a free version of it. For everybody who wants to play NFL, the NFL games, video games on consoles, you need to voice your opinion. And I'm doing that. I did that before I made this video. And if you just go to Google and put how to contact the NFL, it says what do you need help with, okay? You click on, hopefully y'all can see this. Where's my mouse? Here it is. Click on Other. The screen will pop up. It'll ask if you have general questions about rules and history. I click on all that. But it says please send your comments below. You put your name, your email. The subject I just left blank because they don't have no open things. And they say they may not even comment or contact you based off of the question because they're saying the responses is based solely off of the website. If you read that right there, it says the form is for comments and questions pertaining to the NFL.com website. We are unable to respond to all questions or comments relating to the National Football League. But we also know if enough people start to be on here, start to get on the website and start to submit their emails, they have to pay attention to it and they have to respond. And if you keep doing it, they have to respond to it. And if enough gamers do that, let's say if 20 million people that play video games, I know it's more than that, let's just say 20 million people, let's just say if half of them, 10 million people, go on NFL.com to voice their opinion about having more companies make an NFL football game, basically open up the NFL license, that would be awesome. And then our voices will be heard, and they have to change and basically open the NFL license to all companies. And then what benefits the Madden fans is that you won't get a crappy game every single year. They'll keep on trying to outdo the other companies every single time. And if you don't see that, just look at 2K5. And the only reason they bought it out was because it was every 2 Madden games to every every two Madden games, every one Madden game. So you cutting into the money, cutting into the dinner table. So they had to do that. It was a smart business concept, but they've been slacking, and so they won't slack. I encourage all EA, 2K, Backbreaker. I don't care if you play Super NES. If you want to see more titles that have the NFL license, I encourage y'all to do that. Just rewind the video if y'all want to see it again, but just go on there to google.com and then click on how to contact the NFL. The link is right there. You click on it. I already showed it to you. Just open it up and just do your thing. I'm doing this. One of the reasons I thought about this before I saw Prime One. I think it's Prime Time. His name is Prime Time. I'm sorry. Prime Time 2411. He wants. I missed the days just like he missed the days. I commented on his video. He wants the license to be released, just like majority of the gamers do want the license to be released. And I responded on his channel. He basically said that. I'm sorry to go back and forth, but he basically said he wants football games to be like Baskin Robbins. He wants 31 companies making an NFL football game. And if we have that variety, imagine going to Baskin Robbins and have vanilla, and they give you vanilla on a stick, they give you vanilla on a car, vanilla. They try to basically bamboozle you into thinking that they have multiple vanilla flavors, but it's multiple vanilla flavors, but there's only one. That would suck. Imagine you only had to buy one type of car. The same thing goes for video games, too. I want to be able to play Backbreaker with the NFL license without having people having to edit it. I like the editor, don't get me wrong, but you should have that variety. And I think that's fair for EA fans, for your game to become better. Backbreaker made the current Madden better because they had the real-time physics. Regardless if you think it was broken or not, if it wasn't for Backbreaker, y'all wouldn't have that right now. Y'all wouldn't have the every two tackles the same. It's like they almost mimic what Backbreaker was saying. But they had to take a step in the right direction for the people that didn't believe in Madden no more to try to have them believe in it. Even Jay Music, shout out to Jay Music. Even Jay Music said he'll get the demo. And then, if the demo is right, then he'll even buy the game. But he encourages, like I encourage you, buy the demo first. It looks pretty good online. I mean, they showed some CG and they made some steps, but that's because it's the last year of the license. They have to sell as many titles, as many copies as they possibly can. Shout out to Big Play Killer. I gotta give you props for apologizing for anybody took you wrong, and you're real straight up dudes, and I respect that, and I even respect you even more than the fact that you apologize for anybody that took it the wrong way of what you were saying, because I felt what you were saying, and you do have to think about what you say to people, especially when you videotape it and people are looking at it. And shout out to Sim Standard, y'all doing y'all thing, and shout out to everybody that plays sim games. I want everybody to get together and either send them to my channel, make your own video. I don't care what you do. I want to make a movement for them to release the license this year if they haven't already. I emailed them. I haven't gotten a response back yet. But they get so many emails, they have to respond. So one of the things I put on Primetime's 2411 channel, I responded. I said, competition drives every competitor to push a better product each and every year. And that's very true. That's very, very true. The better a game is, just like, look at NBA, EA's NBA Live, NBA Elite. I don't know what it's called, but they're not even making a video. They're making it, but people, if you look online, they still are comparing it to 2K because it's the best game that's out right now. And in order for them not to put the game out, NFL 2K triumphed, over every possible aspect of the game to make it look sorry. And so if y'all want variety, just like I want variety, and I love football video games, y'all all need to have our voices heard. Go to Google, click on how to contact the NFL, click on the link, it'll take you to what I showed you, and go from there, y'all. And I encourage a lot of people to do that. That way, at the end, they got to consider the consumer more than the company, because the consumer is going to buy into the products that are being released And the NFL isn't. They're just going to license it, make their money. In my opinion, for real, from a business standpoint, you're going to make more money from multiple streams. You have multiple streams of income coming from multiple companies than to hope that one company, just because it's popular and it has an NFL license, to do what multiple companies can do. So, but regardless of what I feel, I believe that every gamer should have a variety. Imagine if everybody had just had to play Call of Duty or had to play Battlefield. Nothing against them. They battle constantly about who is a better game, but you need to have more variety. And I encourage everybody that goes to Sim Standard, get the word out that this is a movement. I want it to spread like wildfire. If Prime Time starts it, I want the 31 flavors. That's what I want. And I want the competitors to push EA to make Madden better and better each year. Not take stuff out, put stuff back in because, or just be lazy. I mean, I hate it when developers are even lazy for not doing better and better each year. That's what I love about 2K. Yeah, I understand with 2K12 fans, they think that the 2K11 was better or vice versa, but they're trying to take the seven right direction. It's not easy adding features to the game. Backbreaker showed you that off the break. And the more somebody plays with it, eventually somebody's going to get it right. Eventually. Just like Wolfenstein 3D. When that shooter first came out, everybody was on it. You look at that compared to like Modern Warfare or Battlefield or SOCOM, I mean, it triumphs over that big time, but somebody had to stick their neck out there. And Backbreaker, I like to thank Natural Motion for even doing that, for Madden to even have a physics type of engine. Even regardless of real-time physics, broken physics, whatever, I mean, that's a step in the right direction. And a step in the right direction for all of us gamers that play NFL football games. I shouldn't have to go back to 2K5. I should be able to have Backbreaker NFL that's licensed through the NFL, 2K, Game Day, whatever you want to come out with, Quarterback Club, whatever video game company want to come out with something. Just open it up, let it spread like wildfire, rewind the video, go back to the how to contact the NFL, and do that.